I'm starting my winter project for my 2003 E39 M5. Right now I've got the headlights disassembled for the most part, and I'm working on assembling the projectors, and I just laid everything out so I can kind of walk you through what I purchased and what the plan is from here forward. So to start out with, these are the later headlights, so they are the Projector Hellas Xenon, and I believe somewhere midway in 2002 and then all the 2003s, the housings had a permaseal used for the lenses, and they are very difficult to remove without damaging them or basically destroying them. You can heat them up in the oven like the typical way, but it can't release the lens, so basically you have to cut it apart, which is what I did here. I had realistic expectations of how it's gonna go. I went in kind of understanding that there's a possibility of me ruining them beyond the ability to put in the new lenses, but I think we'll be okay. So basically at this point, I have them cut pretty much close to the edge there, and my plan is to put them in the oven again just to get them soft, because it will get soft, but it won't, you know, fully release. Like when you have the tension of the whole lens on it, trying to pull it off, you can't. So you had to cut it off. So I'm as far as that goes, that's where I'm at, and then I'll walk you through all the parts I purchased. So everything I bought was from the Retrofit source, and it's pretty much a plug and play, as you can say, or per se, system. So hopefully, and as far as I know, it's going to be okay. And this is the OEM, kind of the part that swivels or adjusts your headlights. And obviously you can see the broken adjusters here. They're extremely brittle, and all of them were broken too. So that was another reason why I wanted to tear apart these headlights and rebuild them. And so you can see I have, these are the mounting points, and then this is the stock projector housing. You can just see how flaky and deteriorated the inside of the housing is, the Hella housings. And they just didn't perform very well. Probably, you know, in their day they were pretty good, but over time they just deteriorate, and you know, the products get better and better as the years come on, or they progress. And so these are the new projectors. I purchased the Evos, or sorry, D2S is the size, 4.0s or 5.0s, 5.0s, and D2S bulb. Super happy with the quality. These are not my first set of Morimoto projectors and system. I had them in my Denali, and then I have them in my Cobalt. So very happy with the product. And as far as the sizes, obviously they're similar. It might be a little bit smaller bowl, but again, the design makes up for whatever sizing differences. And then here is the other important piece. So this is the Evo XR adapter to the D2S. And basically this is what mounts to the housing. So you can see how it slides in there. And then this is what goes on to the back of the housing back there. So should be pretty straightforward. Hopefully, you know, I don't have any alignment issues. I don't think I will, but you never know until you get them on there. And obviously these are the rest of the products. So the igniters, the other adapter, the harnesses for the high beams. So they're by Xenon headlights. So I'll have the high beams, the regular high beams, and then the projector high beams. And then these are the resistors, which I got for if I decide to do LED front signals. I haven't fully decided, because I don't know if I want to do LED on the back either. And yeah, I guess I'll just decide when I get them in the car. And then I chose not to do anything different with the angel eyes. So I did purchase the LED bulb that goes in the stock halos. I didn't mind them. I mean, I had them before before I took apart the car. I had them in there, and they're good enough. I mean, the thing about the like the oracles for the projector or for the halos is they're a little too bright in my opinion. I don't know. They look too, I don't know. They just don't suit my style. They're a little too bright in my opinion. So we're gonna stick with the stock halos and then just an LED bulb. So that's what we got going on here. Obviously these are the ballasts, and then I chose 4500 Kelvin bulbs. I could change those if I want to. They might be a little too yellow. I don't know. They're usually pretty close to whatever, close to OEM is. So that's what we've got going on. And then obviously I didn't show you the lenses. They are DJ Auto that I purchased from Omnitsa, and that was a whole process. I ordered them, I think it was like last August. I don't know, sometime in late summer, and then I didn't get them for almost 2 months. And I'm not in a big rush, but it was a process, and I've seen more and more people have had trouble with business from them. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll be too keen on buying anything from them anytime soon. So I will put these housings in the oven. I got an oven down here in the basement, and throw them in there for 10-15 minutes and see how pliable the sealant is, and then hopefully get the rest of the housings cleaned out, and then get these projectors mounted in these, and get them cleaned up and get them ready to install. All right, I've got the headlights, this left one, or passenger side, completely sealed and glued and finished, and I am very happy with the outcome. I'm showing you basically what I was able to work with through these once I got all the sealant out. So you can see I cleaned it out. I basically cleaned it out with the screwdriver. It had like a silicone-like consistency, or silicone-like consistency. It was really, rubbery and easy to use a screwdriver to get it out. And it took quite a bit of time. Probably spent close to an hour on each lens getting out the grooves. And not exact. I had once I kept going, I just, it was time consuming, but it was fairly easy to get results that I needed. So this one is getting about ready to put the sealant on. So obviously I'm using the retro rubber resealing glue, and should make it pretty easy. This lens actually went together really nicely, and the clips should do a good enough job to hold it in there and let it cool off. And yeah, I took the headlights to the car last night. Basically, I assembled them and I put the lenses on, but I didn't put the sealant in, and put them in the car and made sure that they worked. And I was happy with the way I was able to align them, and the light output is very good. I'm gonna have to change, well, I'm choosing to change the bulb Kelvin temperature. I chose 4500, and it's just too yellow. It doesn't match the fog lights very well. So I'll probably be getting 5500 Kelvin, I believe. I think that's what I don't have the box here, but I think that's what the fog lights are. So all in all, it was a time-consuming project, but I am happy with the results, and I look forward to hopefully have a long life in the build, I guess you could say. Or, I don't know. I just can't think. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll probably get a clip of what they look like on the car, and the light output and all that other stuff. So thanks for watching.